Hello.
Hi, hello. Good evening. I'm sorry I was late because I had a class.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm sorry for that. It's okay.
yeah, yes, okay.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to I just what I have promised you today or tonight, I'm going to explain. Okay, where do you want me to explain? Would you like me to move on to our lesson, or would you like me to explain to you the present continuous or the tenses of the verb? So what do you think?
I think
We're
I
going to
want
move on first. Move on to our lesson first, right?
present perfect continue tense.
Okay. So we're going to do that
Yes,
instead.
present perfect continue, not present
Okay.
continuous. Yeah.
So I'm going to share that one to you now.
Who on the net lesson?
Yeah. Actually, you've seen it already, right?
Yeah, I
Because
see.
I already sent it to you. So I called that one or called that one as supplementary lessons in English. Okay. Okay, so this one is your request actually, and then I look for this one. I look for the meaning of it so that you can be able to have an idea on how we're going to do this one. Okay, Koi? Okay, now actually, based on my research, I found here 12 tenses in English. Actually, in other sources, they have 16. But at this time, I'm going to give you only first the 12 one. And then maybe on the next meeting, I'm going to give you another, so that it will be complete already. Okay? Because in the other sources, they had 16 tenses of the verb in English. But in this particular notes that I got, it's just only 12. So we're going to study the 12 tenses in English. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, on your point of view, Koi, what do you think would be the tenses of the verbs that you've known, that you had in the past, that your English teacher um, explained it to you already? So
Yeah.
what are those?
Fourth present simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second present continue.
Okay.
Perfect. Past simple, past continue, past perfect, and future present. Yes.
Okay, and then that's all. Okay, so it's not yet complete. Okay? Okay. Now, I'm going to explain to you one by one how we got this particular tenses in the verb, because it's very hard to understand if you're not going to focus with this particular tenses of the verb. Okay, let's say for example, if just we're going to study only present simple, and then we're going to move on to the past continuous, then right after that one to the future continuous, so it's very hard to understand. So we are going to know them one by one. So start by
Or rest.
present simple first. Okay? So, of course, this one is just very easy because when I say present simple, the form of the present simple would be it's a combination of,
Subjects.
yes, the subject and
Verb. Verb.
verb one. So we call the verb one as the base form.
Info.
Okay,
Yes.
so remember that, huh? So when you say the base form, these are the root word, okay, in the tenses of the verb. Okay, so we don't need to put them the ing form of the verb. We don't need to put there the to be verb. Okay, this is just only in the base form. Okay, so that is V1 plus the
Plus
object.
object.
Yes. So example sentence would be like this. Can you read this one, Koi?
I play basketball every week.
Okay, now, going back to the lesson that we had discussed in the past, okay, in the past that we said If we are using the present tense of the verb, we're going to say what are the rules. I should
Of
remain.
what do you mean?
Okay. When we use the pronoun I, then
Yeah.
after the pronoun I, we
I
have to have the root
uh
form. Okay? We don't need to put the S in it. We don't need to put the ES in it, right? So it remains the root form. Okay? So I play. So what is the subject in here? The I.
I
Yes, the pronoun I. And then we have the V1 or the root form or the base form. Okay? The base form play. And then with the objects. So what are the objects? Basketball
every
every week. Okay? Okay, so that is just in the present simple. Again, how to do that? Subject, base
subject
form,
form
and
and
object.
object.
Okay. Okay. Can you give me another example, Koi, aside from this one?
Um I wait. I like playing tennis.
Ye- I like,
Playing tennis.
okay, playing
Ten
tennis. Oh, why is it in the present simple? Actually, that is now in the,
present continuous.
okay, because it has
Verb
gerund,
ing. Yes.
the ing form of the verb. Okay, so instead of saying I am playing basketball, what did you say again?
I like playing
I like playing
tennis.
tennis. Okay. So instead of saying I like playing tennis, you have to say I play tennis.
Yeah.
Okay? So I play tennis, and that would be under the present simple tense of the verb. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Next, for as long as, you should have to remember all the time, Koi, for as long as we do not change the base form of the verb in here. That is in the V1 base form. Under the V2, we have the simple past. Under the V3, we have the past
Practical.
participle. Okay. So I hope it's clear to you that when we say simple past, what does it mean?
Is simple past is
It's done in the past. It's done in the past, right? So that's a simple past. And then when we say past participle,
past simple. That thing have been done in the past.
okay, in the past. It was happened in the past. Okay, that is past participle. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, next. So what about present continuous?
Um,
This is it now.
is
Okay?
why an action is happening at the moment.
Yes. And then what are the forms of the present continuous?
Subject plus
Subject
to
plus,
verb to be verb.
yes, to be
Is
verb. It could be it could be is, it could be are also. Okay? And
plus
then,
ing word forms.
yes,
Subject.
plus the verb and or it could be a gerund, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so that's the subject plus the is, the are plus gerund plus the
Object.
object of the sentence. Okay, like for example,
I'm playing basketball now.
yes, so it's present continuous because we use the ing form of the verb, or this is what we called as gerund.
Okay.
Okay, you can say, can we say, I am is playing basketball now? Is it correct to say that?
I am playing basketball. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. We do not say I am is playing basketball now, because that's wrong. So you can also say, okay, how to use the is. Let's say, for example,
Is um How to use E?
So you are going to say
Uh,
he,
yes, she
yeah, she
are
is.
lusty.
Okay, okay. Maybe if you're going to use this particular sentence, we just have to change the right? The I'm. So you're going to change this one with, maybe you can say, he
She
is or she is playing basketball now. Okay? Oh, yeah, of course, there are also girls who are playing basketball, right? Have you seen girls playing basketball?
mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Yeah, I
Ah,
see.
yeah, yeah. Actually, here in the Philippines, we have a lot of girls playing basketball. And an example is our school. Our school has a varsity player when it comes to girls,
Oh,
basketball girls. Yeah. So, basketball girls. We have also basketball boys. We have basketball girls. We have volleyball girls, and we have volleyball boys. So they're playing that one. Okay. Or we can also say he is playing basketball now. Okay. What about if we are going to make them as plural? So how to say that?
plural. They are playing basketball now.
Yes. So they are playing basketball now. Okay. So that is under the present continuous of or tenses of the verb. Okay. Did you understand now, Koi?
Yes. I have a
Okay.
question. Thus, I only ask you to explain present perfect continuous tense
Okay, you just
is
asked me about that. But
yeah.
of course, yeah, but of course I want to explain this one to you so that we could have a better understanding, okay? Because it's easy for us to understand if we're going to do them, okay? So it's very easy for us to understand because sometimes if you're just going to know only about present perfect continuous or the past perfect continuous, so it's very hard for us to understand that. So that's why let's begin with the basic first. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So again, present perfect, is it understood already? Just
Yeah.
tell me. Okay. Do I have to explain it to you? No need.
Okay.
It's okay already?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So it's understood already.
Yes,
Yes.
I ready.
Okay. Yeah. What about present perfect continuous?
I don't know.
Okay, not so. So I just have to explain it to you, okay? Okay, now under the present perfect continuous, we have this form. Subject again, plus the
Subject
have,
has been.
or it could be has been, okay? Plus a verb,
Ing.
yes, plus gerund,
Object.
okay? And object
Object.
of the
Object.
sentence. Now, let's go back to the present perfect. In the present perfect, it's just only the subject, have and has. Okay? Have and has. It could be have, it could be has. Now, in the next slides that I'm going to have, I'm going to explain to you when do we use the have and when do we use the has. Okay? Yes, and the other slides. Now, under the present perfect continuous, it's subject. It could also be have
Has
been, or has been. Okay? So in the other slides also, I'm going to explain how to use have been and how to use has been, plus the gerund, plus the object of the sentence. That's why here we have to say, I have
just
just
played
played basketball.
basketball.
Okay. In here, in the present perfect, you have to say,
I have been playing basketball for 3 hours.
yes. Now, there are clues that we need to understand
Yeah.
in using the present perfect continuous. So I'm going to share it to you now.
Mhm. Oh yes, that's quite complicated.
Yeah, present perfect. Present perfect continuous. Okay? It's here. We're here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, you just have to understand always that if we are going to use the I or the you as the subject, you have to use have been. Okay? Plus the ing form of the verb or gerund. Okay? Hoy? Again, if the subject of the sentence is I or you have to use have
Have been
been
plus
plus
ing.
the gerund. Yes.
Right.
Now, aside from that, if we are talking about singular, meaning one,
He,
use
she,
has been,
plus children.
okay, plus
Children.
gerund. Okay. If we are talking of plural, use have been plus
Yes.
gerund. Okay? So that is just very simple. I, you, plus have been. Okay? Okay, because when we say I, we can also refer this one, but it has no what numbers. Okay? It has no numbers in here. I and the you. So it's just the same when you say plural. But we cannot say this one is plural because we can use this one singular also. The you can be used as plural, the you can be used as singular, right? It depends on how you're going to use them in a sentence. Okay? Okay, so I, you have been plus gerund. Singular has been plus gerund. Plural have been plus
Plus
gerund. Okay, now going back to our example. Look at this one. Okay. Present perfect continuous. I have been playing basketball for 3 hours. So why is it we use have been?
why would you have been? Because it's a plural I become a
Okay.
success.
Yeah, because we use the word I, right? Okay,
Yes.
because we use the word I. If we're going to use you, okay, maybe let's say, for example, you have been playing basketball for
Three
three
hours.
hours. So you can also use have been. But if we are going to use he
She
or she or it, but of
we
course, it cannot play basketball, right? Because it is a thing or it's an animal. Okay. So it could only be she or he. Okay. Let's say, for example, we have to change the subject he. So what would be the correct one?
he
He,
has lost
yes. So he has been playing
us
basketball. Okay,
for three.
for 3 hours. Okay. So
Okay.
I do hope it's clear, Koi.
Yes, clearly.
Yes. Okay. She has been playing basketball for 3 hours. He has been playing basketball for 3 hours. Now, let's try to change that one to a name. Let's say, for example, Koi. So
Okay.
what would be the correct one?
Khoi has been playing basketball.
Yes. Okay. What if Hargie and Koi?
Archie and Khoi have been playing basketball.
Yes. Okay. So that's it. So because we're two, the two of us are playing basketball for 3 hours. So therefore, we have to say have been. Okay? Okay. What about past simple? It's very understandable, right? Okay. It's very understandable. Just like the present, you just have to make this one as past. Okay? Past continuous. Okay.
And
Past continuous would be like this. It's like present continuous also, but you have to change this one to the past continuous, right? But of course, again, remember that in the past continuous, we use the gerund,
yeah.
okay? Subject plus the was or were plus gerund plus the object of the sentence. Let's say, for example, I was playing basketball
basketball,
the
the
whole evening.
evening.
Okay? So he was just playing basketball the whole evening. So therefore, this one is past continuous. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Why we this one would be in the past continuous? Because of the was. Yeah, because we use the was there. Okay? Okay, again, in the past simple, we have the, what is V2 again? It's
The
the simple past. Okay? Simple past. Okay, just like for example, when we say, I, where are we? I played basketball yesterday. Okay?
okay.
Okay. Now, aside from this, can we use a name? Let's say, for example, um, Maria, or let's say, for example, Ronnie was playing basketball the whole evening. Could it be yes?
Two.
Yes, that's correct. We can also say Anna was playing basketball the whole evening. So it's also correct when you say that. You just have to change the subject I there. Okay? Okay. What about if we are going to use uh, plural of this, koi? What would happen?
They were playing.
Yes. Okay. Therefore, we have to say where they were playing basketball the whole evening. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Very good. So as simple as that. What about past perfect? Is it understood already?
Yes.
Okay. We just have to use again had. Why is it had?
Or
Yeah.
in the
Had and been. Okay.
verb
I'm going.
past
Yeah.
of past.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to explain that one to you again. Okay. This one has been and have been. So when I say has been is used when the subject is singular. We'd already explained that one last time, a while ago, right? Have
Right.
been, subject is plural. Okay. Had
Or
been,
the expression has been used in the past perfect continuous tense.
yes. So the expression has been or had been is used in the past perfect continuous tense. Okay? Then what about have been?
The expression had been is used in the present perfect continuous tense.
Yes. So it's used in the present continuous or present perfect continuous tense. Okay? So there are different uses of these particular words, koi. Again, had been is in the past perfect continuous
Continuous
tense. And have been is in the present perfect continuous tense.
tense.
Okay, let's go back. Okay, present.
Perfect.
Yeah, this one. I have been playing.
Plain.
So use in the present perfect continuous. Okay. And if you're going to say past perfect continuous, instead of have been, we have to use had been.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
I think present perfect continuous tense is such of is is similar to present continuous tense.
Mm-hmm.
That's so.
Similar to present continuous
Okay.
tense, but
Yeah.
we just have to use only
In the
have or has been, right?
right.
Okay. We just have to use only have been, or it could also be has been. Have been or has been, and then you're going to what? To
True.
use the gerund,
True.
right? So I have been playing plus the object of the
Oh,
sentence. sentence.
I don't say that. I say how to use the way we use it because present continuous is born an action that's the happening at the moment and present perfect continuous is
In
born
the
action that's for happiness in the park but still lasting or happening at the time of speaking.
okay, yes.
Yes, and
Yeah.
how to we separate it is how to I mean um what we call it,
Okay, okay. What is that?
how
How
to
to
add
distinguish, how to distinguish between the present perfect continuous and past
present continuous tense,
present present continuous and
present
present perfect.
perfect continuous
Okay.
tense.
So present continuous is just we just have to use the the is and the are. Okay? But in the present perfect, we have to use have been or has been. Okay? So that would be the difference between the present continuous at present perfect continuous. Hoy. Did I answer your question? These are just only these are the form. We just have to use the form koi. Okay, so that we will not going to be confused. So we just have to follow the form.
Followed for
Okay, follow the form. Again, under the present perfect, we have to use or present continuous. It's just subject. You can use the you can use the is, you can use the are. But in the present perfect, instead of using is, or the are, you have to use have been or you have to use has been.
okay.
Okay? Plus the gerund or the ing form of the verb.
Verb.
Here under the present continuous, the only difference between the two would be this one. The has been and the have been. Is, and the are.
Okay.
Okay? So that would be the difference between the two. Okay, now if you can see, let's say for example, a sentence just like I have been playing basketball for 3 months, of course that is under the present continuous. But if you can see the sentence like I'm playing basketball now, so that is under the present continuous.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Again, just to remember all the time, if you're going to use have been, if you're going to use has been, okay, subject has been or have been plus the gerund plus an object of the sentence, we are talking about present perfect continuous. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. What else? What
Mm,
about past perfect continuous? Oh,
yeah.
past
That's
continuous first, okay? Past continuous. So again, under the past continuous, the form would be like this. So actually these are the formula, okay? So that people would not be confused. So these are the formula on how you're going to do a sentence using these particular formulas. So under the past continuous, subject plus
follow.
the was or where. We just have to use the was if it is singular. We just have to use the where if it is plural. Okay, now from this one, we can say that this one is that happened already. Okay, yeah, because of our keyword, which is was and
And
where.
was.
Okay. And of course, we can say playing. Actually, if we're going to talk about playing, we can say, that one is under the present continuous, right? But the difference between the two would be the use of the was and the where. Because in here, we use the is, and the are. Okay? Okay. And then,
Past perfect continuous.
yes, under the past perfect, you have to remember to use all the time the had been. Okay, we do not use the has been in here. We use all the time the had been. The subject plus had been plus the gerund plus the object. So let's say, for example, I had been playing basketball when Mary
came.
came. Yes. Okay. So had been is used in the past perfect continuous tense of the verb. Okay. Next, future continuous now. Okay. Subject plus will be.
Love.
Okay. Plus
Future.
gerund plus
Love.
object. Okay. Let's say, for example, I will be playing
Must be.
basketball
Yesterday.
Sunday. Okay. So we use will be. Okay? We use will be and then plus the gerund. Now, we can also say he will be.
Be playing basketball next Sunday.
That's correct. Or we can say she.
Will be playing basketball next Sunday.
Yes. Or we can also say um,
They
Hargie and Khoi.
will be playing basketball in the future.
Yes, so it could also be like that. So we will, Harji and Koi will be playing basketball next Sunday. Okay, so that is in the future continuous. What about future perfect continuous now?
As subjects, flirt will have been flirt, gerund, flirt object.
Yes, so that is just, we're just going to understand. So subject and then will have been. Okay, so will have been. And then after that would be gerund and the object of the sentence. Okay, Koi?
Okay,
Okay, so I hope this one is very clear to you now. I already given you the copy, right?
right.
Right. So, okay. So if you be able to forget them, you can also browse in them again. Okay. Use all the time the form call you so that you will not be confused. You use all the time the formula because these are the formula.
Formula.
Okay. Yes, the formula. Okay. Now, we just have to tackle a little bit of this. So when we say the base form of this one, that becomes, when you say become,
For
simple past became,
and part
past
participle
participle become. So like the base.
becoming
Okay? Yeah. So the word become. But when we say these are what we call this one, Koi, these are irregular verbs. Okay, so
irregular.
these are irregular verbs because if you try to change the simple past to past participle, it will be changed. Just like, for example, beat, it doesn't change. It's also bit, and then but in the past participle, it's beaten. Yes. Okay. And then like bid, but of course the word bid, bid, bid. So it doesn't have the simple past. It doesn't have the past participle because the root or the base form, if you're going to use the bid, it's the same bid and bid. Okay. Bite,
Big,
beat, and
beaten,
beaten. Very good. Bring,
ring, broad, broad,
yes. So bring, brought, brought. Yes. Buy,
boat,
bought.
boat,
Okay. Same with the catch.
cash.
Yes.
Okay,
Do,
did and done.
done. Yes. Do, did, and done.
Uh, for
Forget.
forgot, forgotten.
Yes, correct. When we say hear,
Here, he heard,
heard, heard. Okay. Hide,
hide, he, right, hidden,
hidden. Okay. Just like when you say beat, right? When you say bit, okay, bite,
beat,
bit, beaten. So
hidden.
therefore, when you say hide, hid, hidden.
Okay,
Okay, so that is just only
That's all.
Okay.
That's
So, okay, actually, in order for us to identify now the present perfect, it will be like this, huh? This one is another example. So if we're going to use, I have been working
and the
as a teacher for 7 years since 2010, or maybe we can say 7 years and then period. Okay. So why we use have been? Again, why do we use have been?
have been because action that's still happening in the future.
Okay, until the future. So at the it happens in the past, it
And
happens now, and it
now,
happens in the future because as a teacher at this point in time, he is a teacher.
okay.
Okay, so it happens in the past, it happens now, and it will happen in the future. Okay,
What? Yes. Why don't we use present perfect in this sentence?
again,
Why don't we use present perfect tense in this sentence?
present perfect.
Wait, I use no. I have been working the form of present perfect continuous tense. It's not present perfect.
Because
Has been working is not a form of present perfect.
it's because
Because what?
why? Why is it it's not a present perfect? Okay, going
Been
back. Okay, let's try to analyze again, okay? Again, present perfect
had word
had been.
past
Ah,
participle.
yes, have been. So this note is wrong, okay? Because this one is happened in the present perfect continuous. Okay?
Okay.
So have been working again. The subject plus have been plus gerund plus object of the sentence. Oh, this one is wrong. Okay. It should
Okay.
be present perfect continuous. Okay. Another one. I had been working as a teacher for 7 years when
When
I
I
quit my
job.
job.
Right.
Okay. If we try to analyze this one, it happens in the past. Now it happens, but in the future, he quitted teaching. Okay? So therefore, we have to say, I had been working as a teacher. Okay? For 7 years when I quit my job. Okay? But this one, in this particular sentence, still he is a teacher at this time. Okay? Therefore, we have to say, I have been. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I hope I answered already. Okay, look at this now. Actually, we've already done this one.
Future.
Yeah, past perfect.
Continuous.
Yeah, would you like me to explain this one again?
No. No.
Okay, so it's understood already.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now I just have to emphasize this one. So we can also use in the past perfect continuous the word since, the word for. Okay? Since, if we're talking about it's the time, it's
Oh.
the day of the week, it's the month of a year, and it could be a year, it could be yesterday, it could be morning. So that is since. Let's say for example, he had been working
Sin.
since yesterday.
Oh. Possibly. Okay. I
Okay.
use sin and I see keyword sin and for in
Yes,
perfect.
yes, yes. um for here is we are talking about hours.
Oh.
Okay, it has the so-called a number in it. Okay, 2 hours, 3 days, 7 months, 1 week, many years, morning. Again, morning and morning here we can use since, we can also use for. Okay, but in this particular words we have to say 2 hours, Then 3 days, instead of only saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we just have to say 3 days. So I or he had been working for 3 days. Okay? Then he had been working since Monday. Okay? Or
Okay.
she
Has
it or a name of a person. And then I, we, you, they.
been. Has
Okay.
been.
Yes. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So that's an additional points to remember. Okay. It was already explained to you. Okay, Koi, do you have questions with this?
No question.
Yeah, so I already given you this one. If you forgot this, so you may also browse in them. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing you my presentation. Okay, I hope you can see this one, Koi.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. Now, we are now on unit 6. Okay, congratulations because we we had a chance to continue our lesson to unit 6, okay? Okay, and what are the contents of our unit 6? Again, it's all about food.
Oh,
Okay? It's all about food. Therefore, I'm hungry now because we are talking about food again. Have you taken your dinner already?
yes, I have.
Oh, really? Okay. Me, I wasn't able to take my dinner yet.
Oh,
So
yes.
right after our class, I'm going to do that, okay?
Yes, that's
Okay. Yeah, so because you are my last class. Okay, then of course we are going to have vocabulary, we're going to have grammar. Now, at this time, under grammar, we're
count.
going to use countable nouns and uncountable.
Count nouns.
Yeah, but these are very, very simple only. I know that you can be able to answer them. Okay? Because when you say countable nouns, do you have any idea of it?
No, no.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Countable, from the word countable, count.
count.
So, nouns that can be counted. Yes. Okay. Such as what? Such as pencil. Okay. Such as eyeglasses. Okay. Such as ball pen. Such as paper. So nouns that can be counted. But
Yeah.
what are those nouns that cannot be counted? So those
Water,
are un-
water. Yes.
those
The unter-
uncountable nouns. Okay. So we're going to study that one also. Okay, moving on. Now, warm-up activity, Koi. What is your favorite food again?
My favorite food is fried chicken.
Wow, okay. For me again, I like
Very
I like spaghetti too. Okay. I like chicken too. I like fried chicken too, and I like pizza. Okay,
okay.
what about you? Do you like pizza?
Yes, I
Yeah,
love it.
so I really, you love that also. Okay, same with me. I like pizza, I like spaghetti, I like chicken. Okay, I like fried chicken. Okay, why do you like them?
Because it's tasty, it's delicious, and it's had an unforgettable yummy.
Yeah, actually, okay. That's why I'm hungry now because I heard you said fried chicken, okay? I would like to eat fried chicken now. Okay? Okay, next. Now, our exercise number 1, Koi. So, please read the sentences.
Please, I use ingredients from my garden: tomatoes, peppers, onions. I like vegetables, not canned or frozen ones.
Okay. Next. Can you continue, Koi?
Weddings are special time for people around the world. Many
Mhm.
celebrate their marriage. by having a large party for their friends and family. Cookouts are popular for summer holidays. Some traditional menus include grilled beef or
Mhm.
chicken, potato salads, and fresh watermelon.
Wow. That
Uh,
was a nice food.
uh,
Okay, next.
cookout. What is cookout? Do you know
Okay.
what is cookouts?
What is that again?
Cookouts.
Cook
Cookout.
cookouts. Okay. I don't know what's cookouts. So cookouts are popular for summer. Do you know what is cookouts?
No, that's the
Ah,
reason.
okay. That would be I'm going to check that one, okay? But I don't know what is cookouts. Maybe in the United States that is popular, okay?
Yes.
Ah, cookouts. Um,
Any material?
Cookout means this one. It's a traditional menus include grilled beef or
Oh,
chicken.
traditional
Yes,
menu.
potato salad and fresh watermelon. So meaning it's the combination of that. It's a combination of grilled beef, chicken, potato salad and fresh watermelon. So that would be
Okay.
cookouts. Okay? But I'm going to try to check also the meaning of it or the other meaning of it. Maybe this one is from the United States. Okay? Next, letter D, Khoi.
In Argentinian culture, constitution,
Yeah, Constitution.
Constitution Day is a holiday in May. Families prepare pastelitos, delicious bright cookies. They
Mhm.
often enjoy them with a cup of hot
Hot
tea.
tea. Very good. Okay. Now, let's try to answer the following activity now. Okay. So, when we say blank, we're referring this one to an adjective that is not unusual or ordinary. So, what do we mean by that?
Special.
Okay. It's a special. Okay. Special is an adjective. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, meaning that is unusual or ordinary. What about number two, Koi?
Not frozen or in a can. That's fresh.
Okay, it's
Fresh.
fresh. Okay, like for example, it's fresh from the farm. Okay, when you get it from the farm, it's fresh. Not unlike with others because it's frozen, meaning that is not fresh. Correct. Number three, Koi.
Verb to make a dish or meal that's prepare.
To prepare. Okay, that means to make a dish or a meal because that's a verb, right? Next, number five.
To do something fun for a holiday. That's celebrate.
Okay, it's celebrate, like or enjoy the lot of. To do something fun for a holiday is
No, no, no.
celebrate. Okay,
Celebrate.
next, number five.
Like or enjoyed by a lot of people.
Yes.
Popular.
Okay, it's popular because a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
So that means that particular menu would be popular, just like cookouts. Okay.
Or
Next, number six,
the things that you use to make a meal. That's ingredients.
ingredients. Very good. Number seven.
Habits, idea or belief of a country. Culture.
Okay, that is culture. That's correct. Number eight,
How could we know this? Culture. Okay, culture.
culture.
Based on a belief or habit that start in the past and continue now.
Okay, so what is that?
Traditional.
Traditional. It's the tradition, okay? So based on a belief or habit that started in the past and until now, you do it. So that is tradition.
No.
Traditional. Is it traditional or tradition?
It's a adjective.
Yeah, it's a
Tradition.
tradition. Yeah, it's a tradition. Okay?
Traditional. Okay.
Trad-
What?
What is that again?
No, it's I mean traditional because it's such a chapter.
Ah, oh, yeah, okay. Where we can find the traditional there?
Number C.
Letter C. Yeah, okay. Yeah, traditional. So yeah, that's traditional. Okay. So very good. Again, when I say ingredients, what is that? That means
This means the thing we use to make a meal.
okay. When you say fresh,
Fresh, not frozen or in a can.
very good. When you say special,
Not usual or ordinary.
okay. When you say celebrate,
Celebrate to do something fun for holiday.
popular, yeah, popular.
Like or enjoyed by lots of people.
Okay, traditional.
Based on a belief or habit that start in the past and continue now.
Yeah, actually. But if we're talking about the tradition, that's a noun. Okay, that is not an adjective. But we're going to say traditional, that
It's
would
not
be an adjective. Okay. Next, what about culture
culture, habits, attitude, or belief or
of
country.
a country? Very good. When we say prepare,
Prepare to do some no to make a dish or meal.
yes. So to prepare. Okay.
Okay,
Very good. Do you have questions with that?
no
Koi?
question.
Okay, so again, this one is another activity and another magazine article. Okay, I will be reading paragraph 1. You will be reading paragraph 2. I will be reading 3. You will be going to read 4 and I will be reading 5. Okay? I'll start. So the title of this one is Celebrating with Food. People all around the world like to celebrate holidays, weddings, and the start of a new season with special food. Some cultures even celebrate food with special festivals. These festivals usually happen once a year. They can be fun and funny, but most of all, they're delicious. Okay, you Koi?
One big food event, the Gilroy Garlic Festival, happened in Chile, area around the town of Gilroy, California, produces huge amounts of garlic. Every year, over 4,000 volunteers provide food and entertainment for 100,000 guests.
Guest. Wow, it's
Schools
big. Okay.
prepare and sell many different types of dishes. Or containing garlic, you can buy garlic popcorn and garlic ice cream. Oh, popcorn ice cream
Really?
is
Garlic popcorn and garlic ice cream? Have you been tasted that already?
no, I went it in her before.
Really? But oh, what's the smell of it? If we're going to say garlic, because it has a bad smell, right? When you say garlic. Oh, it's
Uh,
something I don't know. Okay. Okay, next paragraph. I will be reading it. The International White Truffle Fair happens in October in Alba, Italy. At the fair, visitors enjoy eating truffles, a kind of fungus. Ooh. Truffles are a delicious ingredient in omelets,
pasta.
pasta, risotto, and rice. They can be very
Okay,
expensive.
this is
They
for
sometimes cost $3,000 per pound or 0.45 kilograms. Wow! It's a big amount of money, huh? $3,000 koi. It's very expensive.
yo.
Okay? Yeah. Oh, this happens in Alba, Italy. Okay, during the International White Truffle Fair. Okay, what about you? Number 4.
A very traditional food festival happens in Helsinki, Finland.
Finland.
Finland. The
Okay.
Baltic Touring Festival is over 270 years old and celebrates a popular fish, the herring.
Okay.
For 1 week in the month of October, fishermen sell fried herring, herring soup, herring sandwiches, and
Oh.
even herring pizza. You can
Mm.
harvest fresh herring too, and then take to each home and make your own rec-
Recipe.
recipe. Other people sell handmade wrap and warm wool clothes for winter.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
actually when we are trying reading this one, Koi, um, different country, different celebrations, right? They're celebrating food celebration. Okay, the last one. Finally, a very popular festival happens in Gloucestershire in the United Kingdom. This festival, called the Copper's Hill Cheese Rolling and Wake, is over 200 years old. Organizers of the event buy a large piece of cheese. It weighs over 6 pounds, 2.72 kilograms. Then they drop it down a hill. As spectators watch and cheer, young men run down the hill after the cheese. There are ambulances at the bottom of the hill because people often fall and sometimes they get hurt. Cheese rolling is dangerous, but it is a lot of fun. Wow.
Yes, I know this
Okay.
festival.
Yeah. So all of this one are celebrations when it comes to food, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay. So this very nice article, huh? So this was an article, a magazine article actually. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And
Truth.
then,
Truth.
yeah. So can we write a correct paragraph number next to its main idea? So we're going to what is one to rearrange the number according to what happened here in the magazine article. Okay, what do you
There
think?
is a lot of garlic in California.
Garlic, yes, in California. So what do you think would be this one? It's
Number two. Number two.
number
Two.
number two. Yes, garlic festival is in number two. Okay, so we have to put here number two. What about the cheese rolling in Gloucester's Desire is a popular event that
The
is
last
in,
paragraph.
yeah,
Number
in the last one. So that is in
five.
paragraph 5. Very good. Then people in some regions of the world like to
That's
celebrate the food they produce.
the first one.
Let me see. Yeah. Okay.
First one.
So people around the world like, yeah, okay. So the first one. Next, the Baltic Herring Festival is an old and traditional event. Okay, you mentioned this one. I remember this. That
Mm,
is in,
Number three.
okay, let's try to check. This one is in
Number four.
number
Four.
4, paragraph 4. Yes, the Baltic
And
Festival. And then you can find truffles in the Alba region of Italy. I remember this. I
yes.
was the one
Three.
reading it. So that is paragraph number
Three.
3. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so do you have questions with this? With
No
this
question.
particular? Very good. Again, ingredients. So we've already known about a certain meaning of this. Ingredients, fresh, special, celebrate, popular, traditional, culture, prepare. Now, I want you to read them also, Koi. Number 1, ingredients. Say ingredients.
Ingredients. Fresh. Special. Celebrate. Popular. Traditional. Culture. Right? Culture.
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 Again, can you say it again?
Culture.
That's correct.
Prepare.
Very good. Okay, question, Paul?
No question.
No question. Are you done with your exam?
Yes.
Ah, really? Okay. So I can give you now an assignment or a homework. Maybe on our next meeting. That would be on Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, so that you can be able to rest for a while for that very tedious. Okay, when is it tedious? for that very tiring event, which is your exam. Okay? So
Okay.
maybe next meeting, I could give you a homework now. Okay? Or a homework. Maybe next meeting. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So thank you so much for your time, Koi. We'll see you again this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay? Bye
Okay.
bye. Bye bye. Yeah.
Yes.
Good night.
Yes. Have a
Yeah.
nice dinner.
Have a nice day. Have a nice good night too. Okay. Have a
Yeah.
nice good night. Have a nice night. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye. You too.
Bye.